sure we're all still digging out from the blizzard of 2026. The snow and ice have downed trees and power lines in some areas. If you own a home, storms like this can be pretty concerning and, of course, sometimes costly. If you have any damage from this storm, you're likely planning your next steps. That's why we've called up Jillian Young from AAA Northeast. Jillian, thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
So Jillian, it's been quite some time since we've had a storm of this magnitude. For homeowners with damage like fallen trees, what does insurance cover, and then what do they need to do in order to get that?
Yeah, so one of the first things a homeowner is going to want to do if they have had damage is get in touch with their insurance agent and their specific insurance provider to understand their specific policy. But generally, a standard homeowner's insurance policy is going to cover a fallen tree that has damaged your home and the structure's contents as well. In some cases, tree removal may also be covered by your insurance if that tree has fallen on your home. So that is a very important thing to know. Homeowners should also understand that if a tree falls on your property but doesn't damage any structure, the home insurance policy may not cover the removal. However, if the tree is in a certain position, for example, blocking a driveway or an accessibility structure like a ramp that might be used to access the home, then it may be covered. So there are some specific scenarios that are going to vary property to property, and that's why it's best to just get in touch with your agent and really understand your particular situation.
All right, so what about a neighbor's tree falling? I know I've heard countless disputes over this in the past. Who's responsible? Who covers that?
Yes, this is a hot topic. If a neighbor's tree falls and damages your property, your insurance would generally cover that damage. And that is because the neighbor was not necessarily negligent in that situation. It was the storm that caused the tree to fall. However, there may be situations where if there was damage to the tree that was known ahead of time and could have been mitigated and wasn't, the neighbor may be held responsible. So again, it's going to vary situation to situation, but generally, if it was the storm that brought the tree down, it's going to be your insurance that handles the damage, even if the tree was not on your property.
All right, so when we talk about the storm overall, I mean, 3 feet of snow is a lot of weight to put on a roof, and ice dams can be a huge issue for people. How can homeowners prevent them, and when does insurance get involved?
Yeah, the best thing to do to prevent ice damming is to clear that ice and snow as quickly and as safely as possible. And of course, with accumulation like this, that's no easy feat, right? So you want to be really safe when you're doing it. But if you're able to get a roof rake and go ahead and clear the ice and snow, even if it's just along the gutter line, that can go a long way. But if you do have damage from ice damming, and that can be anything from your gutter ripping off to broken shingles to water coming inside the home, that's when you're going to want insurance to get involved. Generally, under a standard homeowner's insurance policy, that damage resulting from the ice dam is going to be covered. One thing homeowners should know is once that damage has started to occur, especially you have water coming inside your home, you are obligated to mitigate further damage by moving anything like furniture or artwork that could be damaged by that water.
All right, good advice there per usual. Jillian Young of AAA Northeast, thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.